Greetings, YouTube viewers. I'm back. Had another dream last night. It was military based. Um, Came into the dream. Me and my team. Well, I wasn't in charge. I had a sergeant over me, and we were crawling like we were overseas somewhere. I don't know if it was Afghanistan or Iraq. I just know we were overseas, like in the desert somewhere. And it was daytime. We're like crawling like on like a ledge, and from what I got from the dream, as we're crawling, we're coming up on this unit that's wearing the desert tan BDUs. You know, we actually don't wear those anymore. The desert BDUs, we have new BDUs now. And but me and my team, we had on the green, you know, the regular green camel BDUs, and as we're crawling up on the ledge, you know, we come down on the unit and they're wearing the desert, and we're looking down, and our job that I perceived that our mission was to infiltrate this compound and take it over and get any intel we could. And like right to the right of us, like how we were like laying, because we were all prone, so when we came to the edge of the cliff, we like right to the right, the same level as us, but just probably a few meters, I'd say like maybe 15 meters over, there's another like little house hut. And I like looked over the ledge on our side, because it was like a little like some rocks here that was blocking like the right side, so you know nobody can see us on that side. And I looked over, there's like a sniper. He's like wearing all black, and he's like sliding forward in the prone too. So I'm assuming he was on our side, because he wasn't pointing it at us. Because I was getting my gun ready, and I was gonna take him out. Well, we had silencers on our weapon, but I held off, and because like I said, he wasn't pointing the gun at us, and or probably because he couldn't even see us because of the little rocky little compound we had. But I'm just assuming he was on our side since he wasn't down in the compound, or he was with them, because another guy came out and he had a German Shepherd. This was like probably a dark brown, you know, brown black colored Shepherd, and like you know, and I was like, oh man, I was telling my sergeant, I was like, he got a dog. There's a dog, and that dog was about to bark, right? You know, it's like he flinched. It's like as soon as he came out and he had looked to the left, and he was like, and like he froze. It's like me and him locked eyes, and he didn't say nothing. And the guy was holding him, and he had a gun in his hand too. And then my sergeant was pulling out, you know, orders. They were fake orders, you know, in case we got caught. So we were like, hey, you know, we with you guys, you know. We were assigned here to this unit, you know. So just like when I said, and he's like, look, I already got my paper ready. I already got the papers ready. Then the guy comes over from down at the compound, and like the ledge we were on wasn't really that high, because that dude like walked right over, and like he reached his hand up, and he was like chest level, you know. When he came over, you know, he came out of the blue. He had like dark hair. You know, he was walking with his hands behind his back. I didn't catch his rank, but he was in charge of what was going on down there. And my sergeant gave him the orders, and you know, he grabbed it, he looked at it, he said, well, all right then, how about that? And you know, next thing you know, my sergeant is down, and you know, he's talking, and you know, like in a way, he almost blew our cover, you know, but he was trying to just like fit in, you know, break the ice, you know, not trying to be so nervous. And but then he you know, he stopped talking, because I was like, you know, what is he running his mouth for? You know, you already showed them the papers, so you know, now they know we here, but they don't know that we here to infiltrate the camp. So now we gotta blend in. You know, we gotta do a recon, gather intel, and still infiltrate. But the dream switch. Now we're down there, our weapons are gone, and we had like the Velcro. So I can't tell if our uniforms has switched, because I know the original camouflage BDU green ones doesn't have the Velcro, only the ACUs. So, but it was Velcro rank, and I was E4, and I was in the military too, but retired now. And my sergeant, he put on his rank, and I put mine back on, and that was a way of identifying us, so we knew who our team was, because the other people didn't have no rank on. And then like I assumed we were getting like, you know, checked in, or processed in, or whatever was going on. And well, like one person was looking at me when I put my rank on, and then I woke up. So I got from this dream, because I had last night, is I believe certain parts of the U.S. is being infiltrated now, and some areas, or you know, some outposts wherever we're stationed at, have already been infiltrated, and they're undercover, and they're just waiting for that signal call. And if you don't believe me, then look at the movie Salt. What Jolie was, she went undercover. Her and her other Russian friends, they were trained from childbirth and raised in school to be Americanized, but undercover, but trained by their own people, the Russians, until they executed their certain mission at a certain point in time. So if you haven't watched the movie Salt, you should watch the Salt, and you'll have a really good idea on what I'm talking about. You know, because after the guy that trained her came to the American compound and was like, "Oh, Evelyn Salt, she's supposed to assassinate the president, this and that." And she was like, "I'm Evelyn Salt, you know. Oh, you know, I'm not a terrorist, this and that." But she turned out to be one towards, you know, in the movie, as the movie starts to unfold. Sorry for those who didn't watch it, but you know, you still should watch it, so you have a really good grasp of what I'm talking about. And I believe it relates to the dream big time. You know, they went in undercover, and they had to wait until a point in time. Each of them had a mission, you know, and but there's like a twist at the end of the movie. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, you know, in real life, but the fact is that the U.S. parts of the U.S. military bases have already been infiltrated, I believe, and what are we going to do? You know, we're stretched thin as it is. You know, our soldiers are stretched thin, and America needs to go back to God. I think, you know, God has left America. We lost God's blessing. We misused God's blessing. We're the greatest nation, and America is gonna have to pay for what they've done. You know, no sin goes unpunished. You sow to the flesh, you will reap corruption of the flesh. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. So if, you know, all of the wrongdoings that we did to certain countries, you know, vice versa, that is going to come back on us. It's just a matter of time. And, you know, with disasters like famine in other countries, all of that stuff, God's saving America for last. And we're so rebellious in his eyes, and it's crazy. And I done had other dreams where disasters happen, and America's still trying to make some money. And I'm like, really? Serious? Still trying to make that dollar? All right. Pray. We need to pray for America, and pray that our loved ones, soldiers who are fighting, are aware and are able to weed out these imposters, you know, that have already infiltrated our units and bases. Thank you for watching.